Okay, hi everybody. So we're back, waking up. I woke up not too long ago, did what I had to do. Now I've got a few hours ahead of me. However, woke up on Cyrene. So what are my first impressions of my arrival to Cyrene? Well, it's nice. It's visually appealing for the most part. My biggest criticism is really the service centers. I mean, so cold and impersonal. Now I know they're trying to create the cavern feeling, but the terminals are just really cold and impersonal, and the space that we have is very small and limited. So I don't feel like it's conducive to socializing. Now, if the game conceptors wanted that, then they got that. But I wish that generally Entropia was developed with more socializing. I really miss the days where you could be with like 50 people in the same space and be able to chat with everybody. Now it doesn't give you that feeling anymore. People don't use the chats as much as they used to. Everybody has their suspicions on why. Things did change greatly in Entropia Universe when they stopped, when the chat changed. When the version update arrived and the chat interface was changed, I know that everything changed for our society. Okay, so what do we see here? Rhino Beetle, level 13. Puny. So, Puny at level 13. Just imagine. Wow. Okay, so really, it seems like the base level for Cyrene is for higher level avatars, I would say. What is this? Weak Rhino Beetle. Interesting. Okay, so I guess we're going to be triggering a new, oh, those are huge. I don't even know if my armor works for these guys. And a corroding jelly worm. Where are we? Where did I wake up? We're right in the middle of the, of Cyrene. Huh, interesting. And I'm still on my way to that waypoint. Which I don't even know. It may be across the continent for all I know. Okay, so let's go get this little guy, the first one I saw. Or that green dot gets him. Wow, eh? So this is level 13 Puny, and this is a Rhino. Wow. I wonder if they're aggressive. Okay, so how do they hit? Will I get to know? Nope, it's not with him. Animal Eye Oil, 1.35 Fed. Rhino Beetle Challenge unlocked. Okay, so what is the one that we won't be doing soon? I think it's Arete. I like horses. I don't plan on killing them soon. Okay, so let's go to the Codex. According to my research, my paternal lineage ancestry R1A, the Indo-Europeans are the first ones to tame horses in the steppes of what is now Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Dagestan, and yeah, it would be their descendants that invaded Europe. Attila the Hun, who became the ancestor of the House of Arpad. He was the ancestor of Charlemagne. He was the ancestor of the House of Valois. Well, this is good. So We're starting off well with hunting Rhino Beetles and a crash course on real history based on DNA. Yeah, so it's DNA proven that a third of the people from the province of Quebec are descendants, well, not an exact third, but approximately a third of the people of Quebec are descendants of the kings of France, the Capet, House of Capet, and they lost power a few hundred years ago. But if you go up most royalty of Europe, it'll lead into the Vikings with Ragnar Lothbrok, who probably is a descendant of the Huns. And it will lead into Attila the Hun. Now, what you see also is when you lead up the kings of Scotland, that leads into Moravia, which was the Great Moravia, which existed hundreds of years ago. And this Great Moravia used to be an empire. And the elite of the Great Moravia in this big war got to run away, and a lot of them ended up in Scotland. And they became Clan Sutherland. So maybe, I don't know if Clan Sutherland even knows this. But anyways, what we're seeing, like what you could do if you want, is I did my 23andMe, I did Ancestry.ca, and then I sent my genome to My True Ancestry. And at My True Ancestry, I paid $900, however crazy you think that is, to get to enlightenment level. And what that did was give me my top 500 genetic matches. They can tell you who your ancestors are or your relatives are. So I check out with all kinds, well, because many of my ancestors are royalty, and that's the case for many people in North America. Protestants all ran away at the same time from Europe, and a lot of them were the elite and the descendants of the kings of Jerusalem, for example, and descendants of the Plantagenets, and they sort of like lost power. If you, in the Middle Ages, I would say Europe was conquered, if you want to see it that way. And the people who were ruling France and England got toppled and replaced, really. And yeah, so a lot of people in North America don't realize. They think that there was a European conquest of North America. But a lot of the people of North America were actually running away from persecution, genocide by the Catholic Church. You know, the system sometimes becomes so big that it becomes bigger than any one individual, and everybody will seem powerless within that large system to do anything about it. You have to realize that to be able to break systematic decay. Because when there's systematic decay, it's hard to stop that. Especially when everybody's defending something that they don't understand. But yeah, Europe, the barbarian invasions, that changed Europe totally. 400 AD, 300 AD, 500 AD, those are important years if you look at history. I invite you to look into it. Everybody's a descendant of a king or queen and the person who he or she hung. So we're at 11% of that Rhino Beetle mission. So it's gonna be a bit of a bigger mission, it feels. But they're fun. Like, first of all, did they even touch me? Like, can I even sustain damage on Cyrene with my armor? Is that what's happening here? I'm like, have you seen that I haven't been hurt since I got here? This is amazing. Deflected. Missed you. Deflected. Deflected. Critical hit. There you go. Muscle oil. 588. So this is fun. Yeah. Yeah, so I can trace back to Attila the Hun in my tree over, like I over 600 times easy. And my paternal lineage, R1A1, is the same one as his, same one as the House of Arpad. And both of that leads, they all lead into the Xong Nu, which were a mysterious peoples of the Ural Mountains and Siberia. They were horse riders and they were very good at archery. So the Mongol invasions of Europe changed the face of Europe forever. In about 1200 AD, they were parading with the head of my ancestor in the streets of Poland. The Gautier family in France have the same genetic haplogroup as the pious kings of Poland. Gautier. Goat is the god of war. Just coincidences, I bet. So what, could I take my armor off? Should I try that? Do you think they can damage me? Okay, I'll be a bit, let's see here. Unequipped. Let's see how he made it. Okay. Without armor. 32. See, if you don't try anything, nothing happens. And the other thing is you don't repeat the same mistake twice. As you can see, I do make mistakes. I am an idiot, but I learn. I learn on the spot. And it's important to be able to solve problems, to try to get yourself out of situations. Then, okay, so it doesn't damage my armor because I'm naked. However, I've got to heal myself. So so what would be better? I would say that if I keep getting hit, that would be, my armor would give me some defense skills, I imagine. However, if I'm using healing without an armor, then, and another thing to observe would be if the loot's the same when I have an armor as without. Because some people think that having an armor would actually increase your loot. That your loot would be totally related to what you're using and how much you're expending. I don't know if that's true. All kinds of conspiracy theories, which is good about this game. I mean, you can, you know. So I'm running barefoot in the grass, hunting weak Rhino Beetle naked. Now we all remember that naked means without an armor and not without clothes. My dog's barking. Lucky! Lucky, viens-t'en! Veux-tu un McBone? I'm gonna go see, like, maybe he's barking after a thief or something. Okay, 1 sec. Okay, so where are we at? We're at 22%. This is fun. I forget to drink sips of coffee. Whoops, we got some people over there. You can wave to people if you wish. Hello. I'll put some shoes on. You know, I'm not the tree hugger you all think I am. I usually don't touch grass. And how about some sunglasses so I can look like super cool? Yeah, there you go, buddy. Okay, so what do you think of my avatar, people? Todd Fox Burgess. Looking cool since 2007. Okay, so okay, so where are my guys? There's no more? I killed them all. This is pathetic. Where are they? Okay, so this is where I was. So if I run in that direction. Hey, how about we drop one? See if Cyrene wants to spoil us today. Nope. Nope. So, the difference in size between the maturity levels is crazy. And he's coming straight on me? No. They're not very aggressive, really, or are they? Yeah, if you step within his circle, then he will attack you. Or if he steps into yours, that's fine. And I imagine at a certain level I really need to wear an armor. I guess the next maturity up from that I would have to put my armor back on. My personal comfort level is about 40 damage per hit. I have to admit, a bit of a lazy hunter. I don't like it when I'm ragdoll and have to fight for my loot. I don't think that the difference is big enough for the efforts expended. What is he doing? Somebody fighting? Did he do fart? Methane gas? Global warming? Oh, so they're fire breathing. Okay, there seems to be some heat coming out of those guys. 24% of the Rhino Beetle challenge, and guess what? After that, when we hit that 100%, we're going to be able to choose the next attribute, which is really cool. My favorite part, man, is just like attributes. I'm a sucker for skills. When I get really old and frail, my avatar will be a superpower. That's why we gotta hurry up and get the cyborg suit ready for me. Partial eye remains. I always like looting those things. Okay, so what is he? Okay. Yeah. So, you know what? I think I preferred wearing my armor. The loot was good enough that wearing my armor made sense, even though I didn't sustain a lot of damage. What do you think, folks? I'd have to take a look in the armor advisor and see. So as soon as I do that, I heal. And I'm gonna put my equip this one. There you go. Put my Nemesis back on. I really like that armor. I've liked it ever since I joined Entropia. I owned it, sold it, owned it, sold it. Then I bought the adjusted version. Never got rid of that one. And every time I put it in the armor advisor, it shows up at the top with Mark 5B for so many mobs. And then when it's not that, it's Gremlin with Serpent Scale. Or Nemesis with Serpent Scale. And Gremlin with 5B. Those two armors together, I can go around most of Entropia. Of course, you need a third armor, I believe. And it's the Vigilante that I have adjusted. And that's really what Nemesis is to these creatures, Vigilante is to robots. Because robots and creatures have very different damage. Robots are more like avatars. So if you want to defend yourself against PvP, then at that point you're better off buying yourself a Vigilante with a set of 6A plates. So I use my plates of preference for robots is 6A, and my plates of preference for creatures is 5B. I also like 5A because it's pretty good. It lasts longer. The durability is amazing, and if you want a small armor, I would think that 3A plates are good choices on a smaller armor to hunt lower level mobs. We're at 32%, so you need BLP pack. Oh no. Okay. There's less shrapnel on this planet. More items. I honestly like a balance of shrapnel and items. Okay, so where am I at? So I can just stand there and get attacked and nothing happens to my armor on a level 16 weak Rhino Beetle. We're at 37.6%, just creeping along here. It'd be nice, say, with a like a not global maybe or a half, or maybe an all-time high. All-time high on puny Rhino Beetle. So everything's relative because what's puny to them, like this is a weak Rhino Beetle, so just imagine. He's pretty big there. %. So how do you like this mob? They pay well, they become interesting, that's for sure. Oh no, I'm inside it. That was gross. Okay, so there's other people hunting these, so they seem to be mobs that people are attracted to, and I can see why. They're fun to hunt. They're not very aggressive. It's nice to be able to hunt one without having a whole bunch of them attacking you. You do move around a lot. Shrapnel level very low, so I'll have to go get bullets. people complain on on Planet Calypso that there's not enough loot and that there's more shrapnel, well, they should come here because there's a lot of loot. Planet Cyrene seems to have more loot than Calypso. We're at 48.6%. Wow, this is slow. If you compare to the other missions that we did. Oops, unreachable. Oh, he's back. See, there's two shrapnels. I don't know if they're related, one to the gun and the other to the amp. Oops. Yeah, okay. 51.5. So so a particularity about Cyrene is that the creatures take more bullets to shoot in general. Okay, so I just ran out of bullets. I'm pretty sure I have to go get some. So by hunting these things, you help reduce global warming on Cyrene. You can tame them. realize it. You got to be careful because some of the animals, you can tame them, but you can't use them on another planet than where you tamed them. So that's why you're not seeing some of those exotic animals on Calypso. Now, not all animals are like that, so you got to make sure, and it's certain usually if you can tame it outside of the planet or not. We're at 60%. Let's see if we've got some yeah, so seriously, mining so far on Cyrene has been really ordinary for me. Okay, I'm gonna go get some bullets. Okay, so there's the service center. I'm also a little heavy, so I'm going to grab some stuff and throw them into my okay, where's that storage? Oh, storage. Okie dokie, personal storage. Grab all this, put it in there. Grab all that, put it in here. Put it in there, put it in there, put it in there. I'm going to that. And I'm going to just merge all stacks. There you go. And then I'm going to compact it, come back to it later. Okay. Auction terminal, nope. Trade, yep. BLP pack, 100 should be enough. There you go. And then, let's repair it while we're at it. Auction, trade, repair. Repair, and I might as well repair my armor. Okay, so 15 ped it cost to repair my armor. I got some bullets. Let's go finish that mission. Choose our attribute. So 100 peds, about $10 US. Just for your knowledge, I'm using a Maddox 4 adjusted with the SAR precision scope. Firaco Beast. And I have 4 slots filled with weapon economy enhancers. And I still lose money. Nah, I'm just joking. Look, we're doing good today. No, but I tier up and I use the tier slots, and hopefully that works in my favor. I don't calculate as much as I should. But you see, the fact that this game plays for money makes it that it's the only game that I played. I'm not interested in any other game. It's just futile for me. I don't like anything that I do in my spare time has to do with trying to make extra sources of income of some sort. And I believe in passive return investments, which means that you do nothing and money comes in. So if you can find a way to do that, you're in business, you know? So land ownership is often one of the best choices. So, you know, by selling deeds to people, I imagine Mindark were looking, first of all, to recoup what was lost when a lot of the people dropped out. For example, Death of Fire dropped out of Treasure Island, and then you've got the Arcadia team that dropped out of Arcadia. And then you have the guy from, well, I don't know about Next Island, if he's still working on his island. It doesn't seem like like they forgot about it. It is actually a popular destination. I went there a few times. I actually enjoyed my time on Next Island. I'm looking forward to go there again. I have never been to Planet Land, so I don't know if on this trip around the universe I'll be able to visit it. I do have other obligations within the universe towards my mentor, those that I'm mentoring. My disciples, that's what they call. %69.6%. It's pretty long to get there, so I know that after this we're going to call it a video for this one. %70 creeping along this mission. So it's probably a mission that offers some good skill points. Okay. Take my multivitamin when I think about it. we're getting there. We're at 73.5%. So they just grow real fast inside a year, those creatures. 5 pet animal muscle oil, that's not bad. So I won't be using a lot of like mind essence to heal. We're at 77.1. I won't lie to you, I'm bored. Bored. Boring. But a Hoff would unbore me, or you know what would unbore me? An all-time high. I wouldn't be bored at all. What would I do with an all-time high? At an all-time high of loot, I would just hop on my ship and fly through space back home. No. Craziest thing ever. But maybe you'd survive it. Maybe you wouldn't see anybody. And you just come back with your all-time high of loot back on Planet Calypso to put it on auction to save a few pets. .8. We're getting closer to the end of this show. I bet you can't wait. But if you stick around, you're going to see which attribute I'm going to choose. I'm at 81.8. 20 more. I don't know how it dodges my attack. Yeah, if you really try to find sense in the stuff in Entropia, you will see a lot of mistakes. A lot of stuff doesn't gel together. That's what happens, you know, when you're lazy. It must be hard, I mean, to make like a perfectly rolling economy. Nothing's perfect. Like, we try to do that, but We can't, but nature does it. You see, you take a look at the world, and everything seems to be there, provided for us. And all we have to do is transform it into what we need. There you go, rewarded. Aspen Beetle Arm Guards. Wow, that's very cool. Okay, interesting. So a global with items. Talk about that. Now I don't want to remove a part of my armor because it gives me added bonuses. So we got ourselves a global. Is it a reward for sticking around there at 86.7% of the mission? We're at 87.9. Maybe that's a high. Maybe it's an all-time high. Maybe you want to go to your action library and open up the society terminal and apply to our society if you wish to be part of an honest society where people work and help each other and have fun. No drama. I can't stand drama, dude. And dudettes. Terrestrial gland. A lot of these things I'm glad I don't have to smell. $89.9. We're in the last 10%. We're at 91%. Partial eye remains. They have a lot of eyes if you take a look sideways. Makes sense that they would have partial eye remains. And the guy who invented that, or the girl, they said like, this is awesome idea. I'm gonna put partial eye remains. Woohoo! Okay. I'm building my Halloween costume, so I've got my my helmet, and today I'm supposed to get my gauntlet gloves, and I'm supposed to get tomorrow the chain mail. I have my sword, and I'm missing a shield, and I'm looking for some form of breastplate, but I have all the rest. I even have my kilt, like a warrior type kilt. And I'll be dressed like a Celtic warrior king at Halloween. And for the 10 next Halloweens, because the costume's so expensive that I'll never buy another one. And if one day the electricity goes down and the grid closes, maybe we'll all go medieval, and I'll have my armor for that day. My made in Pakistan armor. Still pretty cool though. Once I have it all gathered, I'll wear it for one of our shows. I often speak in the we, Uh, I don't know why I speak in the we form, as if there are many people, as if we are a team. But yeah, that's what I do. 96.6, we're nearly done. Nearly done today's show. So I hope you appreciate the little bits of history, because I'm really into that stuff. I'm into anthropology, mythologies, archaeology, genealogy. It's crazy how we're all related. There's an expression that says 7 degrees of separation. And what I've been realizing is that it's true. I was adopted, and my mom's my 6th cousin. My dad's my 7th cousin. My girlfriend's my 6th cousin. My ex-girlfriend's my 6th cousin. Many people in North America are cousins. But anything past 5th cousin is okay, don't worry. Not inbreeding. And then, you don't know it, but a lot of us have, there you go, we've completed, have people from all over the world in our ancestry when you go back. So it's amazing how we are an accumulation of all the different peoples of the world. And depending where you're from. Alexa, stop. Okay, so time to, so I gotta get ready for work. So, we're going to go to the codex. I got some rewards to pick here, so that's interesting. I've been going for dexterity. Combat reflexes could be interesting. I'm picking out combat reflexes. Oh, athletics, dexterity. Let's see if it covers that. Now my meta, challenge, and you see I've got choice between agility or stamina. I always go for stamina. It's the only way you can get it. So 0.9 for stamina. Let's go take a look. Skills, attributes, and I am at 30 stamina. So every 9.5 stamina I gain a health point. So it's the fastest way that I know of to gain health points. What's stamina? It says it's the basic attribute available to everyone. It influences almost every action where bodily hardness, constitution, and physical toughness are involved. So I don't know if you think that's important or not, but I do. But anyways, so that's it for today. We've completed this mission of the weak Rhino Beetle and the puny ones, and they're huge. How about we finish off with a probe? Of course, I'm gonna get a skill boost. Nothing. Anyways, take care, people. Have a good day, okay?